Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. I'm in our little apartment in San Francisco. I've got a bottle of beer that I picked up whilst in San Diego, actually, a place called Bevmo, which I'm sure people in America are very familiar with, but for everybody else in the UK, it's massive. It's like a beer supermarket. There's a lot of crap macro in there, but the craft beer section is primarily local stuff, and obviously in San Diego there's a ridiculous range, but it's really ridiculously well priced. So I bought this for $3.99, and it's a bomber, so 650 ml. So $4 pretty much works out about £2.40. So it's a 4.6% ABV, Belgian pale ale. I'm not expecting miracles from this, but you mean it's Firestone Walker and it'd be just so ridiculously cheap. I thought it'd be a fool to pass up that opportunity. I'm a huge fan. So being glass, perfect clarity. I'd say it looks very orange on camera. To me, yeah, a really nice radiant pale amber colour. The head, slightly yellowish tint to it, quite sudsy. So let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it's kind of what you should expect. There is, yeah, waxy honey. You've got those kind of yeasty esters. Maybe a hint of lemongrass or something like that. No, nutmeg. It's that kind of spicy thing going on. Not edging to as far as banana though. Mild metallic note in there. You can trace this beer back to the likes of their Pale 31 and maybe DBA a little bit as well. Yeah, maybe a hint of butterscotch, not diastyle obviously, but just a byproduct of that yeast strain, I'd say. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, I'd say it does what it says on the tin. Crisper, cleaner, maybe edging towards maybe like a clear wheat beer like a Crystal Weiser, because it's got those kind of yeasty ester notes, but it's not as cloying as a lot of traditional Belgian pale ales will be. Not as hoppy as some as well. I just had one in a little bar from Omegang. That was definitely a lot more hoppy. Quite muted. It's got a wheat kind of component in there, maybe a hint of Pilsner malt, because that might be a hint of DMS from the Pilsner malt, because it does have a hint of kind of grassiness. There's a cream cracker. Yeah, it's not full on kind of bready, it's a bit sweeter and a bit more kind of soft than something like Marisota. Really drinkable, but unremarkable. I'm glad. Well, it was too cheap to pass up the opportunity. So that's a bottle of Firestone Walker's 805 Belgian Pale Ale at 4.7% ABV from Firestone Walker in Paso Robles. Yeah, it's actually somewhere between where I am now in San Francisco and where I came travel from down in San Diego. They're kind of somewhere between. But yeah, it's decent. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.